back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Amy June, and here on this channel I do lots of things. I'm kind of all over the place. I'm really trying to like niche down like everyone says, but it's really hard, so I'm just kind of like doing what I can. So yeah, I find that most of my followers like the day in the lives, so that is what I'm gonna do. It is the summer time now. I slept until 8:30. My time blocking schedule started a little earlier than that, in my mind at least, because I didn't get it done on paper yet, but I will do that in this video. So I thought I would do this video a little different than normal, and I will take you through like even some of the personal things that I do in my day instead of just business, because my last few vlogs have been like business day in the life, but I kind of want to show you what I do in total. So this video might be a little longer than normal. So yeah, I am awake. I stripped my bed, so I'm gonna be putting all the sheets in the wash machine and all that, so that I can have fresh, clean sheets for tonight. And then I have to wash my hair because it is like sticking to my head. If you know, you know. And so I will just take you through my day, but I'm gonna make some coffee and then hop in the shower. And I don't know if I said, if you're returning, it is so great to have you back. I appreciate you so much. I know that I have been quite MIA here on YouTube, and that is just because I've been going through a lot with my mother-in-law. She had life-saving surgery, and my husband has been gone a lot, and you know, I've just been spending time with my son and all that. If you want to learn more, I do post updates on my stories on Instagram, which is Life of Amy June, and in my stories I post updates and more like day-to-day type things there. I am gonna start doing more day in the life like stories over there too, because I have had a few requests. Not like I'm popular or anything, but if I get like 2 or more, I'll do it because the people want it. Anyways, let's get in to this beautiful day, as my throat is all raspy apparently, and I've barely started talking today. So I run the little robot vacuum in the morning, and then I pick up anything that was left out from the night before. We barbecued last night, so there's just some stuff that needs to let this soak, so kind of, you know, clean up, pick up things that are on the countertops, wipe the countertops down. This is pretty much what I do in the mornings, so just give everything like a little wipe down. And sometimes I use the organic stuff, and then sometimes I use the bleach, okay? I love the smell of bleach. So anyways. All right. Just give everything a good little wipey wipe. Here's the robot peeking around the corner. And technically I should be in the shower right now so that my hair can air dry some. I think I have a work meeting today. I don't know if we're gonna reschedule or do it, but I'll show you my schedule whenever I make it to my office. But it's summer, and I feel like this is what happens. Look, it's 10:41 and I still haven't gotten in the shower. I actually was reposting some stuff for my husband, and then I was replying to some of my clients, so I was just doing that, and I then saw that things needed to be cleaned up here, so that's what I wanted to do, just to, you know, have a clean slate so that when my son comes out to make his breakfast, which he probably will shortly. It's actually like lunchtime now. Maybe he'll have a couple of these little muffins I got, but just get everything wiped down. I feel like if I do like a quick 5-minute tidy in the morning, it makes all the difference with like the rest of the day and stuff. So it doesn't really fit. And then apparently we were out of salt. No, we're not. I don't know why this was taken out, but Anyways, so before I go do what I need to do, look at these characters that I drew. They are part of a branding package that I'm working on right now. I felt like sometimes it helps to have like the characters already shown, but like how cute are these cats? Like the brand is B&B, so we put little B's and B's here and her little, oops, I'm doing this. I'm doing this in Procreate, but I have a few more to do. I think I have 6 characters in total that I'm working on. I just started these a few days ago. I kind of try to do one a day. It really only takes me like 20 minutes, but I have other things I'm working on. But I wanted to show you these guys because aren't they so freaking adorable? I'm like, you guys are the only ones seeing them because I haven't posted this on like my Instagram or anything yet, but they're so stinking cute. And it's so relaxing to draw. I did this one before bed last night. Before bed, as I went to bed at like 1 in the morning probably. But yeah. Okay. I'm gonna stop procrastinating and get in the shower. So this is my next project. There is stuff everywhere in this office. It is so messy, like everywhere. So I will be cleaning it up. I have inventory that needs to go away. I have papers that need to go away. My license that needs to be filed. All of the things. Random candy on my desk. Water, which I always kind of keep in here. But let me show you how I've been doing my daily tasks lately. So you guys know that I own this productivity company called Productivity Prism. And this planner is, there's something stuck in my vacuum, but I can't be bothered. But it has everything that you need in it. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, even though I sell this product, here's an example of like a day, wherever that just went. During the summer, I don't use it. And okay, so like here's how it should look. This was on May 8th, just broken down tasks and things like that. Let me make sure there's nothing on here that I can't show. Yeah, there's nothing. Summer, to be honest, I don't do this because sometimes I sleep until 8:30 or 9. And then sometimes we go and do things. I take my son places. Hold on, let me get this vacuum back home. In the summer, I am just a little easier on myself, and you know, there's been a lot of things going on, which I mentioned earlier in the video. So yeah, let me show you how I'm doing it now. And then I will return back to this when summer's over because it's so great for the holidays, back to school, when there are a lot of time sensitive events. In the summer, I try not to, now that I'm able to, I try not to book as, let me talk to you, let me turn it around. All right, so I look like a wet dog, but whatever. So in the summer, I try not to book like as many time sensitive things. Like sometimes I do have to go on location for clients, but I try to keep that to a minimum in the summer now that I'm able to. So when I worked full time in corporate a few years ago, I obviously worked all summer. And Colton was in childcare and all the things. And then I worked from home in corporate, and then I pretty much had to just work all day. Like I didn't get to stop and spend time with him like I do now. So we don't really do much time sensitive stuff in the summer, and I do that on purpose. So using this, I mean, with like the time blocking and all that, I don't need to. My office is trashed, oh my God. And so, yeah. That is that. But before, I obviously like didn't have that option until I owned my own business, and I do work a lot. I was actually up till 1 in the morning working last night. I showed you some of the characters I was drawing for a project that I'm working on, and yeah, so I'm feeling super grateful, but at the same time, like, I am not going to pigeonhole myself right now in the summer. Like if Colton wants to be like, hey, I want to go get ice cream. Like I want to be able to go get ice cream. I don't want to be stuck in a time block. Hopefully that makes sense. I swear I'm not really great at this vlogging anymore, but I do not feel like making lunch, so I'm just gonna have a couple pita chips and some roasted garlic hummus. Apparently he wants some too. But I've been scheduling posts. I actually just put a post up. I need to take my headphones off or else you're not gonna hear it, but Instagram.com/Amy. So I just put this one up right here. Let's see it. Oh, you can't hear it. Weird. Oh, duh. Boom, 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 bam. Bing, bop, boom, 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 bam. Bing, bop, boom, 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 bam. Bing, bop, boom, 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 bam. The timing was better before, so I don't know why the timing is not great there, but it literally, when I was editing it, I felt like it was, I edited in CapCut. I felt like it was better here. Bing, bop, boom, 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 bam. Maybe not, whatever. It is what it is. But I edited in CapCut, and then I'm gonna start importing some of today's vlog in here. So I have to finish scheduling posts for clients, so I'm gonna do that. I took a phone call with a client as well, and then I still need to go through here and finish getting all the sizes for my lashes. So I have all of these done, and then in Canva I go, I make like a lot of my thumbnails here, but this is like what I'm putting in the listings. And then I'll also, when I'm done with these, I'll resize them into Instagram size so that my marketing manager can also use them on Instagram. So I just need to go through and finish getting some of the rest of them done. So I will do that in a little bit. So Nick's Father's Day gift is here. So I thought I would show you. This is like not something that I normally do. I don't normally spend a lot of money. All of my designer stuff is from my clients. I'm so grateful for that, but we got him something super special. I just want to make sure that it doesn't say what it is on the box, because if he goes to throw it away later, signature required. So I don't think he'll be able to figure this out, but no, he will, because look, a whole bag. The gift, and then I won't take it out, but I'll show you. It is this, and it is a pair of shoes. The vacuum is running again because everything is a mess, but I was cleaning out some goodie bags, and we have a ton of snacks, so I don't just want them sitting on my desk. So I'm just gonna put them in this bag to transport them to the kitchen. Because I don't want to take 100 strips, but there's a ton of snacks. Getting some cleaning stuff from Amazon. Just opened that box. Test results, just stuff we gotta pick up from testing the water in the pool and all that. And she is just waiting for the cat. I bet the cat's just like putting her arms out the door. Is she putting her arms out the door? Is she being a silly girl? Is she? We have to put this gate up because she'll stick her arms all the way out the door, and this one likes to play with her, I think, but I'm not 100% certain if it's play or if it's she wants to eat her. So we made a little bit of a dent into my messy office, but I need to finish cleaning it up These were gifts for my birthday, which is so embarrassing that I haven't put them out yet. I need to. I have a pegboard I wanted to put up in here somewhere, but I need to go through all of this and clean it and declutter it and all that. And then I need to go through all of these down here and declutter them as well. Yes, this is a little boo-boo box. I have a green one. My son was so excited to open it. These are samples from a client. Where am I? This is old packaging right here. I just need to make sure that these aren't on the website. And then just need to go through and like clean up. I want to start doing this like sprout kit to do like microgreens and grow them. So that needs to go to the kitchen. There's just some random boxes, inventory that I was taking pictures of that need to go away. Things need to be dusted. I don't really touch anything over here. This is all like my junk journaling stuff, which I haven't been doing junk journaling lately. I used to do it a lot. And you can tell like this was a junk journaling book that I did. And if you look back on my YouTube, you can watch some of them, but I loved doing this. And it was just little notes that people would give me. Clients would give me notes and I print them and put them in here with like, and use stickers and just how I felt on that day. Kind of like a journal, but really creative. I actually really loved doing this. And it's kind of cool to look back on. But I filled this one all the way. Oh, actually, no, I haven't. I didn't fill it all the way up, but it's so thick that it doesn't really close. So, but this is what I used to do. And that's what's like all in this stuff, all of that stuff, this box. So maybe I'll start doing it one day. I have some empty journals up there still. We'll see. If not, I need to clean it all out, but I haven't done that yet. And I try to button up my work day around 5 o'clock or so that I can start making dinner. To be honest, I don't make dinner every night. I really want to get back into doing it again. I used to, but tonight I am going to make a form of like chicken parmesan over a bed of pasta with high protein pasta sauce, which I used cottage cheese and some tomato sauce along with some herbs and things like that. So I am just cleaning my chicken off here, and then I'm going to go ahead and get them all coated, and I'm going to start the frying process, cook my noodles, get all of that done, and then get the dishes done, and then I'm going to head back into my office to finish up a few things before showering and spending time with my family. And if you've watched my channel for a while, when I used to do day in the life and show a lot of the personal stuff and not just business, you will know that I do things as I go. So while the chicken's cooking on one side, I am going to do the dishes. This way, when we have more dishes at the end of the night, it's not an overwhelming amount to where I'll be like, screw it, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, and then wake up to a messy kitchen. If you know, you know. I'm sure that you've done this a time or two, unless you are perfect, and in that case, you're amazing. I mean, you're amazing anyways. But yeah, I do like to do things as I go. I always try to think of my future self. And this is how it turns out. I know the pasta sauce looks kind of gross, but it was actually really good, and my family loved it. I have 2 boys, well, a husband and a son, and they both loved it. So I'm just going to get some of my work finished up. Sometimes I have to do this, sometimes I don't. Again, I like to set up my future self for success. So for instance, if I want to sleep in the morning and I know posts need to go out or posts weren't batch scheduled a week in advance like I do oftentimes, then I'm just going to go ahead and get them scheduled the night before so that I am not rushing in the morning and feeling overwhelmed the minute I wake up. So I'm always honing in and tweaking my routine to be the most productive but the least stressed as possible. I know there is no such thing as balance, like I've given up on that part, but I am always just thinking and trying to be the best person now for my future self so that my morning tomorrow is smooth. I can wake up, throw a load of laundry in, make a cup of coffee, tidy up around the house, snuggle my dogs, snuggle my son, spend time with him, things like that. So I'm going to finish editing some photos here for a website that I was working on. It's actually live already. It is a med spa in Laguna Hills, California, if you are local. It is called Coastal Elegance Medical Aesthetics, and it is in Laguna Hills. Anyways, thank you so much for being here today for my day in the life. I did film this several months ago, I want to say. Whenever Father's Day was that June or July? And I'm sorry for the delay, but I'm finally getting it up here. So anyways, thanks for being here. Let me know in the comments what videos you want to see coming up, and I'll see you very soon with my weekly plan.